So I want to understand, can you share some of the key leadership principles that have guided your journey from a data enthusiast to global leader in this ethical data innovation?
One is learn,
Learn
implement, data to actions.
data to
That's what
actions.
I can say in simple words.
Data to actions.
Data to actions, right? Whenever there's no action taken for anything, right, there is no use of you speaking about it, right? At the end of the day, you need to have that actions taken for each and every step what you learn and implement it. The most important step, what I see there, and take the feedbacks while implementing it is the toughest job for everyone. We face it even every day in and out, right? You learn a lot of things. You have a lot of positives and negatives coming out of it. How do you work as a culture, keeping a 4 Ps, right? What we talk about our core values, right? Prop fulfillment, professional development, positive energy, and personal integrity. We should derive from that what you want to do in your life.
I like the part what you mentioned, data to action. Great. Now, in your experience, right, how can businesses effectively integrate data-driven strategies to enhance sales and marketing outcomes? Because a lot of we all know data everywhere, right? So, what are your key takeaway from this, or what are your points?
So I'll tell you, data has always been there. How do you want to embrace it? It gives you the same output. If you want to embrace it in a different angle, it gives you the output in the same way. The actions are what I told you, data to actions. The actions are the steps what you want to take for each and every angle. You can diversify it. One visual board will give you where you want to lead to, where you want to fall it, right? But taking it positively and taking a step back and see that, do a brainstorming with a strategist and see that what can be implemented, what cannot be implemented. As a business, what we try to do a very consultative approach. When you try to understand the pain areas, when you give a consultative solutions, 90% of the time what you get is a backlash, right? Then you should be in a position to explain them why is this, why, what, how. When you say why, what, how, people embrace it. And we fail in that. As a marketers or a sales guy, we fail in selling why, what, how. That is the most important thing. I learn it, I do adopt to it and implement it.
Okay. So now your overall years of experience, you would have gone a lot of challenges, right? A lot of challenges, lot of learnings are there. If at all I have to say one, what made you to keep going, irrespective of what are the challenges within the system, external systems? How do you cope up these challenges? How do you come out from those? Now you're sitting here, the great leadership role, right? So what are the core challenges you faced? How do you overcome on everyday basis?
I'll simply say use the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People from Stephen Covey. I refer that even if I'm going to a client meeting or even I talk to my team. Okay, I'll give you one example. At home, they say me I don't have patience. Right.
Okay.
At home, right? If you ask my team, they keep telling me you're the most patient guy.
Okay, great.
Right. So I want the things to happen in the same process, same framework. See, I believe always process takes care of people, not people take care of process. I always believe that. See, the process flow should be very clear all the time. If anybody is dependent on the process, people should come and help us. Right now, we are talking about AI, right? I was just talking to a couple of teams right now. By 2030, people need to embrace AI to do their work smartly.
Correct.
AI will not help them for each and everything. What you needed, if you go and ask the tech team, I need this tool, they will first question, they'll ask you why. If you understand from their perspective, we have been a data company all the way. They'll be worried about the data security. If you really need it, you tell them why you need it, for what you need it, why, what, how. You tell them that, they will 100% implement it.
How this AI is transforming our marketing strategies and what ethical consideration should we keep in our mind?
We're going to get a new AI cyber law coming up. After that implementation, you'll know a lot of changes, what ethical considerations we can do on it.
Not just about data-driven marketing, we do have this Champions Club, Champion Infratech. So can you just share a quick insight on those different verticals?
You can bring a top client as an investor for a Champion Infratech, depending upon how do you want to position it.